Hi everyone, if anyone's on. I just got on, so why would I expect anyone to be on? All right. I don't even know. I was just dancing right now. I'm trying to do some shit. It's really hard. I'm trying to dance more cool, and I'm having a hard time. And I'm inspired by, I think her name's Tyla. She's so cute, just like the South African artist, and she knows how to move her booty, and it's such an okay. I'm basically learning to twerk. Hi Blue, just play dance on stream. What do you mean? How are you doing today? Oh, that reminds me, music. Be nice. Yeah, let's try this. Can you hear it? Does it sound all right? So I'm trying to do this really isolated move. I'll show you. Just Dance is a dance video game. Oh, I know Just Dance. I don't want to do that. I think that's a little scary to dance for you guys. I'm not there yet. I'm barely able to look at myself in the mirror right now. So baby steps, and I'm learning to twerk. It's a very isolated butt movement thing. You don't move anything but your lower back. And I'm having a hard time doing it. It's like, I can't tell if it's just because I'm just the ethnicity I am. And I don't have any, like, I grew up with no soul, so I can't do it. And it's a pretty sexy move. I know, excuses. Damn, I can't tell if the music's too loud. For me, it's too loud. I can't hear my own thoughts. But is it even moving? Is it changing? No, huh? Oh, is it? No, it's not getting lower. Here. It's slightly loud. Yes. Is that better? No, that's the mic. Oh, it's this one. Is that better? Is it better? Is it doing anything? Good now. Okay. I cannot hear my own thoughts though. Maybe I can deal. How do I even turn mine off? Can hear it, but it's not obnoxious anymore. Thanks, Blue. Anyways, it's like an isolated butt movement that you only use your lower back. And I was like, man, this is stuff you can only use in your 20s, like the sexy dancing kind of situation. And I was like, I'm in my 30s. By the time I'm really good at it, I'll be in my 40s. And will anyone even want to look at that? Or do I want to be doing that in my 40s? Like, it's awesome in your 20s when you can do like this isolated butt movement thing. I feel it looks really awesome. But when you're in your 40s, you're like, who are you trying? Like, it looks a little trashy. You go to a wedding and like you like do this sexy dancing because you learned it and it's all you kind of know at this point, and then you're like, it's weird, you know? Or if you're in your 50s, and then I was like, oh, but age is just a number. Is that so silly? And I was also like, but my back hurts. So like my body's telling me my back hurts when I do this, and society's telling me, I can't tell if it's society or my body telling me I should stop learning sexy moves. Okay, Blue says, soul is all in the mind. I know, and I don't have it. You know, if you think you don't have it, you probably don't have it because it's in, like you said, it's all in your head, and I don't have it. MILF twerking coming someday. Thanks. I hope so, but I'll be in my 40s by then, and then what? Will you still want to see that? It'd be pretty awesome. 5 years, if I work on this every day for like 5 to 10 minutes every day for 5 years, I'm pretty sure I'll get somewhere. At least decent enough to show you. But I mean, at that point, it'll be kind of slutty. and I'll be doing it on webcam, and I don't know if anyone wants to see that. Plus, I don't know if I want to do that. Yes. And then I was judging myself, because I'm always judging myself, for being too sexualizing myself, for doing this butt movement. I was like, why do I have to even learn it? But I was like, I like it. It looks cool on other people, and it's not necessarily always so sexual. It just looks so cool when they dance. So then I was like, fuck it, I don't care. I don't care if it's super sexualized. I don't care. Enjoy, whatever. I enjoy learning it. I think that's most important. Someone's calling me. I think this is the second time they've called me. No, it's a different number. Is it a different number? Yeah, it's a different number. All right. Hi, as you say. What is this? Unfollowing on your 40th birthday. That's fucked up, kind of blue. Age is just a number. You should unfollow me, and I'm Asian. You should unfollow me when I hit menopause. Then, then all the looks are gone. Film it in black and white. It will automatically be classy. I don't want it to be classy. I want it to be trashy. Well, I don't really want it to be trashy either. I just want to look like I have rhythm for like the first time in my life. Which is not happening. So far, it's so hard. It's not for the faint of hearts, I feel. And then I was like, why do women always have to learn all these like cool dance moves? I was like, I don't know. Men don't have to do these booty things. I feel like it would look cool if a man does it. Film it in Walmart for peak trashiness. And then maybe it'll be on the People of Walmart, that website. I love that website. People at Walmart have no shame, and I don't mind because I like shopping at Walmart. I actually decided to stop shopping too much on Amazon because, wow, is it cheaper at Walmart? And I'm just like, I could buy my shampoos and my hair masks and all that stuff at Walmart, and it's like $2 or $3 or $5 cheaper per item. That's gonna save you a ton of money. While we're on finance, I was talking to my behavioral therapist who's young, and she's asking me about financial advice. And I was just thinking, damn, a lot of people don't have a lot of good information about like finances and stuff. And I was going to say really quickly, if you don't save a little bit of money when you're young, invest it in an index fund because they're cheap. I invest in VOO. You could do it in like an individual account, or you could do it in your retirement account. Just like save $50 a month, man, in each account. And then by the time you retire, you have some money. We all need some money. Oh, and also have an emergency fund, because no matter what, you can plan on always having an emergency. That is a true statement. Like, you can budget all you want and be like, oh, I'm gonna have this, I know this on a monthly basis, your Netflix subscriptions, I don't know, if you have a webcam girl, your subscription, whatever you're using your money on. You have all those monthly things, but you can't always plan for stuff, and you can just expect that you won't be able to plan for everything. So have an emergency fund. Okay, sorry about that. Just finances were on my mind. Yes, there's a bunch of stuff you guys could do. It's all over the interweb. If you're looking to, depending on your journey in finances, if you're barely starting out versus if you've already accumulated some money versus like what to do with a mortgage. There's all of this information. It's all very useful so that you can get ahead of shits. You don't have to like worry too much about. Knowledge is key, but I also think implementation is key. I think if you want to be successful in anything, it's like 10% knowledge, 90% execution. It's like we all know how to eat healthy, but we don't do it, right? So it's all about execution. Same thing. Okay, sorry, moving on. What did Blue say? I'm gonna marry rich. You could do that. I did that. You know what I did to scam my husband? I told him I would pay on the first date. Well, then again, I didn't. Well, yes. Anyways, this is what I do for all the men I date. It's like the first date kind of thing. They usually pay, right? And no. In my head, I was like, I'm paying the first date. Pay it forward, you know? What's it called? I'm all about lose the battle, win the war. I'm all about that. Lose the battle, win the war. So then I was like, no. I really insisted on paying on the first date. Paid on the first date. Paid on the second date, paid on the third date, and then eventually I'm like, oh, you know, it's really important if like I'm feeling a type of way, like I feel like I pay a lot, and then eventually he's like, oh no, of course I want to contribute too, and eventually, slowly but surely, he pays for everything. I don't know, I don't think I've told you guys this story. Let me tell it. I'll read everyone's comments after, but like, we were having dinner with our friends, and then one of our friends was like, oh, I just paid off my student loans. I'm so happy. Like, I paid them off. And then my husband was like, oh my God, I know what that feeling feels like. I'm so, like, good for you, man. Me too. I, like, finished paying off my loans. And I was like, you didn't pay off your loans. Like, your mom paid your student loans. And then he looked straight at me, and he was like, yes, I paid for your student loans. And I was like, oh shit, that's true. Must have been very satisfying when he finished paying those off. All right, I'm done with that. So yes, Blue, marry rich and be creative. You could do this. I don't know anyone named Rich. Z, that's funny. Richie Rich. The long con. Exactly. He's all mad. I don't care. Good for me. Bad for him. Oh shoot, dude, this dress is always slipping. Don't look. Sorry. It's those. Oh, this is so fucked up. This joke is so fucked up. Please don't cancel me after. It's those Asian child laborers. They're not doing a good job making my dress. This is the dress from Shein that I was talking about. Yes, fucked up joke. I don't mean it at all. Yes. Anyways. How are you guys doing? What do you mean clipped? It's fine. It's gonna be. It's a live stream that I keep, so you could just enjoy. It's like whatever. My boobies are really tiny. I don't think slipping would show you nothing that you really want to see, anyways. Or maybe that's my personal opinion, because like I'm okay. I guess I'm not that attracted to myself. Moving on. Yeah, how's your week going? Anyone grateful for anything? That was my segue into saying what I'm actually grateful for, but I might as well get my book out because that's what I'm grateful for. Any weekend plans? Thanks for asking. Let's see. Z says, I went out to buy ice cream. They didn't have the ice cream I wanted, so I ended up with more healthy stuff. Is that what you're grateful for? That's actually a really good thing, right? But also, why would you buy healthier options just because you couldn't find your ice cream? At that point, I think I would have just I would have just not bought the ice cream I wanted. I don't know. But yeah, what's the healthy stuff you bought? Let's see. Any weekend plans with Harper Vase? I know. I'm going to segue into that real quick. Any weekend plans? You know, I have to check because I'm not sure. Is anyone doing anything fun this weekend? Oh, my kid gets a trial karate class. All right, might as well talk about parenthood first, which you guys don't even care about because you're not parents, so whatever, I don't care. I don't care that you're not. I would say if you have regional center, you're working with regional center, your kid gets like extra services, you could tell them. I was not lying, but like, I think you can kind of fib this, but if your kid is near a pool all the time, you can talk about that, and then the swimming lessons that you get can be like a danger prevention thing, and that will give you an extra service. So basically, my kid is doing a free trial with karate on Saturday morning, so that's going to be fun and different. And I don't know. I have date night tonight, so that's cool. I think I'll wear this dress. What do you guys think? Cute, huh? It's kind of Asian inspired by Shein and the lovely children that make it. So fucked up. Z says nothing special, eggs, cheese. Is cheese healthy? I would say not. I would say that the same thing with I don't know if Rant is on, but I think he was talking about bacon, and I mean, I don't think he says bacon is healthy. But my friend, my neighbor Kevin was like, if you want to diet, you should just eat bacon and sausage. And I was like, not gonna do that. Ooh, I like this. I'm gonna do this more often. It looks a little condescending. All right, let's see. Kinda Blue says fantasy hockey draft is tomorrow. Okay, exciting. I hope you get what you want. Who do you want on your hockey team, fantasy team? Kid learning how to fight you is bad strategy on your part. For sure, because she already tries to beat me up all the time. But you know what? I've always said this because as she was trying to beat me up, I was like, what was it? She's teaching me to defend myself. So I always say she is my self-defense instructor. And then I remember, I don't know if I told you the story. I'm pretty sure I told the story, but it's a really funny story. My husband does not, he didn't know how to protect himself because he doesn't see my daughter a lot when she was going through a phase where she was attacking us, because she's angry and she doesn't have the tools. It's not her fault. We're all learning. She's a child. Okay. So then I was like, you need to practice. So I've been when she was gone and, we had time to practice, I was trying to beat him up. I was pretending to be Rory so that he could learn to defend himself. And then I smacked him against his head, the back of his head. And then he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I got out of character. That was totally me. That wasn't Rory. He was pretty mad. It's so funny. Z says cheese is better than ice cream. Healthier than ice cream. I would agree with that. I don't think cheese is healthy fats, but I do think it's healthier because sugar is way too much sugar in ice cream. As you say, it says depends on which one. Team Kevin, hashtag Team Kevin. Do you believe that you should just eat protein all day to be muscular and whatever? I don't know. Kinda Blue says, I want Connor McDavid. I don't know who that is. That was fun. Love you guys. All right, so let's go into what I'm grateful for. I am grateful for my kid's behavioral therapist supervisor reading my book on a plane when she was traveling. And she loved it. She was so excited. She seemed so shocked that it was so good. And I was so happy that she was shocked. I was so happy that she thought it was good in the first place. And I guess what I'm saying. Oh, and then serendipity, she met I already told everyone here, except for Z, so I'm going to retell the story. She met an author on the flight and she exchanged my book with her and maybe she'll read it. I don't know. Either way, it was all very serendipity, so lucky. Anyways, I'm so grateful for that. I was about to cry yesterday about it. And I was talking to ChatGPT because when I get cathartic and happy, I talk to ChatGPT about insightful things, kind of insightful things. And I said, I feel so blessed all the time. I don't know how I can even be more blessed. To be fair, I feel all that hard work I put into things and the joy I put into things, sometimes something's gonna pay out. What else did I say? Oh, I said success is the icing on the cake. It's not the cake itself, because I feel it already paid off. Because as I was making this book, it was hella fun. I just it was just one of those things where you just had to do it. You know what I mean? You just had to do it. It just came out of me like a muse. And then that was the best part, I feel. It's nice when people randomly surprise me and tell me things like that because I wasn't expecting her to say anything. It is nice. Those are little surprises, and I'm glad I can bring joy to other people. But fuck other people. This is all about me. You know, I was so happy to make the book. I'm just grateful for that. To me, that was successful. So yay for that. But also, like, how amazing. She liked it so much, and then she's spreading the word. Maybe someday I'll make a movie, and I could be in it. I could be like an extra in my movie. I think I am screen appropriate. Like, unless they tell me that I need to, like, fix my face, then I might not make it in my own movie for my book. Anyways, moving on. Well-deserved win. Thank you, Kind of Blue. Have you read my book? No, I'm not forcing you to do that. It's not bad. Yeah. Anyways, I'm very grateful. Thank you guys for listening to me and my little rant. I hope it gives you guys some hope or some whatever. I don't know if it inspires you. As long as you're happy. I think happiness can spread to other people. How do I mean? When other people are happy, you can be happy for other people. Or, you know, sometimes when you're jealous of other people because of their happiness, it's also an inclination that you want to be something about that person. You want something that person has. Jealousy doesn't have to be a negative emotion. It's telling you something. It's like telling you, I want not exactly what that person has. Yay! But something that person has. Like, I remember I used to be very lost in my life. In my 20s, I was really lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my career. I still kind of don't know what I'm doing with my career. I can't tell you what I do here. You know, I can't tell you what I do here. I suppose I'm an author because I wrote a book, just one book though, whatever. Anyways, what am I trying to say? I was hella jealous in my 20s when my friends would get promoted, when they talked about their career, whatever. But I guess I wasn't jealous because I wanted their career. So you kind of have to think about what your jealousy is all about. Like, you have to look under the layers. It's not just that, oh, I want that career they have. You know, it's not as simple as that. Sometimes it's just that you want to not be lost. You want to be doing something, or you want to be, etc., 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 or you want to be successful in your craft. That's probably what that means. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm just moving on. So many jokes about your career, must resist. Hey, no, I make all the jokes anyways. So suck it, Blue. Go ahead. I'm already doing this career thing. First of all, my career makes no salary plus benefits. Suck it, Blue. What about that? How about, I am a webcam girl. How about I turn people on for a living? How about, like, what else is there? What else you got, Blue? Anyways. It's funny because I got to you first, Blue. Go ahead. Tell me another joke. I wouldn't mind it. Attack me. You're the best. Oh, thank you. You're the best too. Suck it. All right. Let's see. Ooh, I had little small things throughout the week that I thought were cute, so I might as well, like, talk about them. Ooh, my cat's here. Let me do a little modeling. I don't know if you guys care, but this dress is so cute. It's like very, again, you guys don't care or whatever. I don't care that you don't care. This is for me. This dress is so beautiful. It's orange. It has like a back. It's so pretty. And then, like, it's long. Oh, yeah, you can't see. It's super long. Oh, yeah. And it's florally. And there's a slit down there in the back. And I think it'd be cute. It's so, like, makes you look tall. And then I thought it'd be cute to wear, like, if I was going traveling or something. You know, like in Southeast Asia, because it was a really Asian-themed dress. Kind of Asian, Southeast Asian-inspired dress, you know, like tropical or whatever. Like, I'd probably wear this to Hawaii. It would look good in Hawaii or something like that. Yes, anyways, it's stupid and I don't care. Always appreciate a good fit check. Oh, like this is a good fit? Which, oh God. Yes. Anyways, so my kid is learning. I'm so tired of doing things for my kid. So I've been teaching her that she can make her own water for school. You know, it's not very hard. You know, she just turns on the water, puts, you know, closes the cap, whatever. She also can make her own snack. So she picks which snack she wants to, and she puts it in her snack box, and then she puts everything in her backpack. That's her chore. That's her thing. I was telling one of the TAs, one of the aides, that like she does this herself, and then she was like, oh, I'm so like, it's so good that you teach her to do things and that she's independent. And I said, I do it for me. I do it because I don't want to do it. And anyways, it was just a funny little thing. It's like, it's so true. It's like, why don't people, most parents are very like, yeah, I do it for them. You know, I love them. Da, da, da. No, I do it for me. I don't want to do that shit no more. That's her chore. Anyways, what happened to his tail? You talking about as you say? I shave him. Let's see. I want to tell you the story. Look, I don't shave this part because it's near his balls and his testicles, and you know, I mean, he doesn't really have balls no more, but you know, they still sensitive down there, and I shave his body because he cannot cough up his fur anymore. He's supposed to be able to cough up his fur, but he's older now and he couldn't for a time, and it cost us $10,000. It got stuck in his small intestines, and it cost us $10,000 and two severe surgeries for him to like be better. So now we shave him so he can't lick too much of his hair and then accumulate the fur. And sometimes when I do it myself because I don't want to spend money. So then I don't do the little tip at the bottom because that's like cute. I think it's cute that he has a little. I never do it. He has a little like tail. Like this is his long hair, and then I do the little bit here, like in the middle, but I don't touch his rear end. It is a sad story, but you know what? He survived, and also I remember during that time, like they were telling us that he might not make it. I fucking cried. That was one of the saddest things ever. But anyways, I'm happy that he made it, and he's a strong cat and he's happy. And that was like years ago. I think that was like 7 years ago. So it's all good, as you say. Oh, I also something, if anyone has pets, you should get pet insurance, because we did not have pet insurance at the time, and then we had to pay all that out of pocket. Luckily, they also, if you guys don't know, at the vet, like emergency room, you can get a credit card to pay for it, and then you just make installments for I remember it was like 1 year, you divide it by 1 year, like 12 months, and then you just pay off that amount. I think it was like $600 a month until it was done. Yeah. But anyways, pet insurance can be very helpful. You make sure you get the right ones, because, you know, these days, insurance companies don't pay out as much, which is hella annoying. How many shroot bucks does she get for that? What do you mean? Oh, for Rory doing her own chore? She don't get shroot bucks for that. Sorry. Maybe she should. No, she should get shroot bucks for chores that she did not need to do. Does that make sense, Blue? Like chores for the family. I think that's like something she should get shroot bucks for. People think I'm a stickler, that I'm kind of like, I don't spoil my kid, but I don't, like, to a certain degree. So like even my husband, the other day, I think she wanted some chips or some popsicles, and I said she needed 5 blueberries. She had to eat 5 blueberries, and he was like, damn, your mom something draws a hard bargain, something like that. And I was like, shut the fuck up. You know, in the real world, like, it's even harder than that, you know? And then I was like, I'm just trying to be I don't want my kid to grow up spoiled. I don't care if it seems harsh. It's not, to me, it's not harsh. And I think, like, in reality, you're going to have to, no one's going to give you a shroot buck to brush your teeth. No one's going to give you a shroot buck to wipe your own ass. No one's going to give you a shroot buck to make your own water. So that's my thing. You know what I should do? Next time she makes her water, I'll be like, look, you can drink this water now. That is your reward. You know, that's a natural consequence. That's what, like, you should enjoy, you know? Like, oh, like, you washed your fruit, now you can eat your fruit. Or, like, yeah, things like that. Like, those would be her reward. The shroot buck is actually allowance thing. So in my head, I was like, I'm gonna give her $1 a week, and that's just something she gets. It's not because of anything. She can work for more chores to get more money. But look at him, he's so into this. He's so Swedish. What am I saying? Kind of Blue says, we gonna pretend you didn't consider checking do not resuscitate bugs when Billy went to the dentist. Okay, that was like recently. I'm saying yes, you're right. You know what? At the time, we had more energy, and he was our only kid. So obviously, we cared a lot about his like survival. We wanted him to survive. But nowadays, I feel like it's hard. But just because I think that I do not want to resuscitate doesn't mean I didn't actually check the box. I checked the box to resuscitate. So suck it, Kind of Blue. My behavior speaks louder than my thoughts. It's just a thought. You know, my thought is saying, I'm tired. Shut up, Kind of Blue. Don't judge me. I am a decent cat mom. I wouldn't say I'm perfect. I wouldn't say I love all of it, but I'm a decent cat mom. Let's see. Should I talk about this? Maybe. How are you guys? What are you guys doing this week? You guys watching anything new? I've been watching Arrested Development, and I don't care for it. Kind of Blue was like recommending it. I think everyone here likes Arrested Development, but I have so many qualms. I know, here we go. Suck it, Kind of Blue. What was it? The qualms I have. Tobias is way too unattractive for Lindsay. I think that's her name, the blonde chick. In like episode 2, what's his name? George Michael. He was trying to avoid his cousin, and then because he was having a crush on her and he knew it was wrong. And then the next episode, he's like pursuing her actively, and it's just like, how did that change? There's no consistency. And then Tobias becomes the director at a school when he has no credentials. He's never worked a day in his life. And then all of a sudden he gets a job to be the director of the play when they don't even know him. I'm sorry. It's like, where are we at? None of this is reality. It doesn't make any sense. Why couldn't Tobias get a lady like Lindsay? Good question. Okay. I'm not even talking about his looks, but come on. But also, like he doesn't work. I don't know. You're right. It was all about his looks. I was being so shallow. But come on, it doesn't seem it doesn't seem right. What do you think? Unless Tobias had a lot of money, which I don't think he did. I'm sorry. He's an actor, kind of. Not really. He couldn't even get a gig. And so suck it. See? And I mean, it's not like he couldn't if Lindsay was the type of person who enjoyed people, who seemed not shallow, who seemed like she was like into him because of his personality, like she truly loved him, then I would say sure, that would make some sense that she was with him because he was like a good person or something, you know? But like, I don't know. She's also really shallow, you know? She looks like she only cares about like status and looks. So I was like, why are you with Tobias? Makes no sense. All right. Kind of Blue says he was the world's first analyst therapist. I'll let you see how he combines those two words. Okay, yes. You know what? Maybe, do you feel like later on I will think their coupledom is a match? Like later on, does he get better? I don't know. Like right now, he just seems like so lost. Sorry, Kind of Blue. It's not a bad series so far. It's just I don't know why I was introduced to it. Like it was something I stumbled upon. I'd be like, okay, but everyone's recommending watching it. Does it get better after season 1? Kind of like The Office? Is it like that? Or like Game of Thrones? Is it like that? All right, let me say some other stuff I said. Oh, okay. I was thinking about my life. And I work really hard. And I'm tired of some of that. I don't want to be working this hard anymore. And I realized I hate editing. You guys, I don't know if you guys edit anything, because this is what I do. You know, with the live streams, I edit it and process it and put it into like little sound bits for like other platforms on social media. And I hate editing. And I've decided that I'd rather reduce the quality of my work so to increase the quality of my life. And anyways, it was like, I think I was thinking, oh, like instead of editing this 1.5 minute short and make it into exactly 1 minute, I decided to just put them into part 1 and part 2. And if it's slow and like kind of like choppy, I was like, I don't fucking care. I'm not going to edit it. I think my process is that this is what I can put out right now. I cannot, because I have other obligations, or this is not my priority to make it better. I've chosen to make it worse so that I could choose myself, so that I can have fun, so that I don't feel stressed out, so I got peace of mind, etc. And like connect with people, you know, enjoy my life again. Like my life is not work. Sorry, I choose not to. Anyways, I thought that was cool. Yes, I had a problem and I fixed it. Or I also accepted that lower quality work is still good enough. Okay, Kind of Blue says, there are many running gags that pay off the more you watch. Okay, fine. All right. I hear you. I will stick in there. You know, that was also one of my newest things that I want to work on. Watching new shit, because I've been so tired. All I do is work, and so I feel like I just want to watch the same old stuff because I know I'll like it, versus like if I try something new, I don't know if I'll like it. And then sometimes because I feel like I don't have enough time in the day, then but I don't want to feel like that anymore, you know. There's a lot of time in the day, and different mindset. I don't want to be pulled in all these directions anymore. I just want to like, anyways. We all feel like that, don't we? Is it just me? I think it's also a societal thing, and maybe it's an American thing where you just feel like you're always pulled into this direction, pulled into that direction, but then you should understand that you have more control over your life. You don't have to do things the way society wants you to do it. You don't have to be pulled in this direction or that direction. You can choose. I like new stuff. I know, Kind of Blue, but like, damn, I like new stuff too. But if it's bad new stuff, I don't like. I get kind of mad because I feel like I wasted time. But that's silly, you know. Even bad new stuff is kind of good. Okay, Kind of Blue says, you're like my sister with music. She won't listen to anything new. I started listening to new music too. I mean, that's why I'm doing the booty stuff, because the booty stuff goes along with the new music I'm listening to. Yes. As you say, says, which was your favorite cartoon in childhood? Thank you for that question. So cute. I love it. I don't know. Let's see. I did not like Pokemon. I felt like it was always the same storyline over and over. I don't know why people watched it. I was like, yes, Team Rocket, blast off to the speed of light. Okay. Why are we always watching this? You know, it's the same storyline. You know, I didn't appreciate that. I did like Digimon. If you guys remember Digimon, it's so cute. Yeah, it had a really good storyline. I don't know if you guys know this. This is so Asian, but it's called something Oran Host Club. It's such a cute. I feel like that's like such a Oran High School Host Club. Let me see if I can put it on the screen. Well, I want to show you the booty movement too that I was talking about. The cute little booty movement that I'm trying to do that is so difficult. Let's see. Oh, this is wrong. Let me see. Window capture? I think it's application. No, not application. Window. Here. Here. Yes. Ouran High School Host Club. It's a really good anime. I love that. I think I watched it in high school. All right, let me show you the booty thing that I'm trying to do. It's like totally a black person move that I cannot do. I just want to be so... They're cool people, you know? They can do cool things that I cannot do. Okay, here. This is it. This is so hard. Look at that. How you do that? All she's moving is her butt. Can you guys do it? It's really difficult. Look at her. All right. Let's see. I forgot. Oh yeah, what about you? As you say, do you have a favorite cartoon? And does anyone have a favorite cartoon that they would suggest? Yeah. Z says the one with the girl pretending to be a dude. Oh yes. Oh Z, you know it. She didn't pretend to be a dude. I think she had like gum in her hair, so she cut it off. But then there's another, like, actually like a Japanese drama, which is like a real life one, that she, I don't know if she pretended to be a guy, but it's such a cute thing. I enjoy those kind of situations. The storylines are fun. Anyways, yes, Z knows it. Good, I'm happy. I feel like that's like such a random thing. I'm glad you watched it too. Kind of Blue says, are you dressing up for Halloween? I am. I would break my back doing that. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Let's rewatch it. Look at her. She looks so like cool when she does it. The girl pulls up her jacket. Like, you see? Like, she licks her little thumb. That's so cool. See, it's all the little things. It's not just the booty movement. See, how does one do that? I'm just so Asian. I feel like I'm so stiff. How does one just like get away with licking your finger and pulling up your things to show more? Good on her. I like her too. She got swag. That's for sure. 1,000%. Okay, as you say, Bugs Bunny. Oh, that's cute. Oh, you know, Animaniacs was cute. I like that one. Genetic, probably. That's what I'm saying, as you say. I don't think I have it in me. I'm so, let's count. Oh, I think I've said this to Brent once, but I'll say it to you guys. I feel most comfortable I feel most comfortable when I'm least comfortable in my skin. I feel like that's such an Asian thing. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, all Asian people feel very uncomfortable in their skin. And it makes me feel like that's the most comfortable I feel. Like, because I'm always uncomfortable in my skin. Not like this girl, she's so comfortable. Look at her. One last time and then I'm done. Pull it up. Good for you, girl. Get it. All right, I'm done. All right, I'm done with that. I'm just saying, it's so hard to do. You're right. I was doing it. I was trying to do that butt movement, like the up and down. I can't do it very fast. Right now, I'm just doing it very slowly. Very, very slowly. And you have to do it to a rhythm, you know? She's like rhythm at, like, I can't just fuck it. You can't just pretend to be on beat. You have to be on beat with your ass, you know? This is really difficult. And anyways, it's like hard on my back. So then I had to use the Theragun after because I'm old. I'm 34. All right, I'm done. You gotta get the facial expression right. I know, you have to look like you're into it, and you have to look back while your ass is popping. You can't just like be like popping your ass and not looking back. You have to look back while you're looking at your ass at the same time while it's popping. It's like, or looking at other people watching your ass. It's crazy. The sexual energy in the dance is way too much for an Asian person to understand and compute. All right, I'm done. All right, sorry. Is anyone else dressing up for Halloween? I wanted to know. I decided to do something easy because, well, I'm always a walrus for Halloween. For my kids' Halloween, if I'm going to something where my kid is at, I dress like a walrus. I think walruses are funny animals. I think it's funny to pretend you're a walrus, especially if you're a mom. I just think it was a funny costume. So I that's my costume. that I wear on a yearly basis because I don't want to buy a new costume for my kid, for me to wear to my kids' events. But I'm gonna be a witch as well because I thought that was so easy. I just don't want to do anything hard anymore. Like when I was in my 20s, I was all about doing hard things. I was a zombie one year. That was fun. All this makeup. It was like half of my face wasn't there and I had like eye contacts in. That was fun. I was a ninja. I've been Wonder Woman. Lots of sexy outfits. I was a cat. You know, things like that. But now that I'm older, I was like, I could be a witch, a sexy-ish witch, you know, like form-fitting dress, but like I have the sleeves so it doesn't look too sexy. You know, I'm still in my 30s to like dial down the sexiness. I was like, I don't know. You guys don't have to think about this because you're men. And, like, it's not like you guys care about being sexy. I think as you get older, you naturally get sexier, but you don't have to do anything to be sexier. Men, so lucky. But, like, as a woman, I was thinking, in my 20s, I could be really trashy, and that's pretty sexy, right? But in my 30s, I can't be as trashy anymore. Oh, I can't be as slutty because it ends up looking trashy. I feel in my 30s and 40s, etc. It ends up looking very trashies. That's why I like long dresses because, you know, it's more elegant. It's less, like, if I was wearing something like high-waisted, I feel like, I mean, maybe I get away with it because I'm still in my 30s, but like, I'm transitioning out of that into like looking a type of way. I want to be classy sexy. Classy sexy is the way to go, not trashy sexy, you know? Okay, yes. Boo says the facial expression is like, yeah, I know you're watching. I know. See, there's so much sexual energy in just that booty movement and like in that dance. And I don't know, being Asian, it's like tough. I'm just like, I don't want you to look at my ass, but I'm also working my ass so that you're looking at my ass. And I can't look directly at you while you're looking at my ass. How can you do that? How does one do that? It's like, you could tell. Like, if you were having sex with me, I can't look directly at you. It's such an intimate thing. No, thank you. No. We're here to finish. We're not here to enjoy the journey. All right, I'm done. Okay. Kind of Blue says, a seal greater than walrus. Why would you say that? Seals are funny, I guess, you know, but I didn't want to be that person where, you can tell me what to do. I don't like that. I want to be a walrus. If walrus are funny, I'm James Bond. Why don't you think walruses are funny? They're cute. Shein witch. No, I just bought it on Amazon. I just got like a hat. I got a hat and then I have like a black dress that's like very elegant. And I was like, I'll just do that. It's easy, you know? Eye contact is crucial for the butt thing, right? Oh, wait, are you talking about sex? Are you talking about dancing or sex? Both? I cannot. It's like, it's too sexual. Who am I looking at? You know, I don't even know this person. I'm sorry. Kind of Blue says, who do you think should be next James Bond? I don't know. Is this a thing? I actually recently saw that Austin something was saying he would love to be the American James Bond. Oh my God, you think Drake should be James Bond? Why Drake? While we are answering questions, Kind of Blue, what do you think? Yeah, I wouldn't. Drake is not my. He's just kidding. Ooh, who's this? Oh, who's Aaron Pierre? Sounds good. Oh, he looks cool. Does he have blue eyes? Dang. He's an actor who trained. Okay. That'd be cool. He is great in Rebel Ridge. I like the blue eyes. He looks exotic. Why don't they do an American James Bond? Why are you guys talking about it? Is it because people are picking the next James Bond right now? I don't. Actually, I heard my husband told me that the old James Bond, what's his name? Let me look up. James Bond. And his name is is... Oh. Is it Sean Connery? Oops. Nope, that's not him. Who was the latest James Bond? Do you guys know? Anyways, that guy said that he can't go to like straight bars anymore because everyone wants to pick a fight with him when he goes. So he only goes to gay bars. That was funny. Daniel Craig, exactly. That's right. Yes, he said that. Let's see. American James Bond is Mission Impossible. Oh, no. Tom Cruise will never be James Bond. And I don't know. If you think so, it's like not classy enough, I feel. I would 100% pick a fight with Daniel Craig. Why? What's your problem with him? Or is it just because he's James Bond? Do you guys understand this? Like, is it a macho thing? I don't understand the man logic behind picking a fight with Daniel Craig. What do you mean just because? Is it a man thing? Or is it just because you don't like him as a person? What was I also going to say? Oh, okay. So, I have this little issue about being told what to do. I do not like being told what to do. I know it's silly and trivial and very immature. It is a PTSD trigger. I mean, not really, like, but small PTSD, like tiny trigger. But I've been, like, it's been in my life since I was young, you know. Okay, so let me tell you some backstory. My mom she doesn't talk to me. She never asks me how my life is. She doesn't ask me any questions about myself. She just talks at me. She lectures me. She only lectures me. When she's talking to me, she's only lecturing me. So, anyways, she's been babysitting, and I appreciate that, and I love that. So I'll pick her up to, like, I'll have her babysit, and then, the sun's coming out. Okay, sorry. The lighting's changed. It's so beautiful. All right. Okay, I'm there. She's coming but then in the car rides, I realized, like, she's very quiet. And I was like, oh, I haven't really connected with my mom in so long. And I realized it's because she's been recently telling me what to do. So she wants to stop talking because talking only leads to fighting with us. And I want to connect with her. I mean, I do. And I have this neuroses that she gave me, ironically, but it's mine to take care of, right? I mean, she gave it to me, I understand. And, like, I went through a phase where I was all mad at her about it and, like, you know, it's unfair and da-da-da. And that's true. Those are true and valid, and that's a part of my journey. I think it's a part of everyone's journey to be mad at their parents a little bit, just for a little bit. Or you know, for years. Who knows? For years. Until they realize, you know, I eventually accepted the fact that, yeah, she gave me this baggage and now it's mine to take care of. Anyways, so I'm going to pick her up today before date night. And I've put an alarm on to remind myself that I am the adult. I choose what I do with my life. She can tell me things all she wants. They're just words, and they don't have to dictate how I feel. I'm not powerless anymore. You know, I'm the adult here, so I don't really need, even if she's talking to me and giving me advice, I get to choose if I want to listen to advice or if I want to take it, or whatever I end up doing with it is my choice. And I don't have to give it as much power as I've been giving it, which is something we're going to work on. I don't think it's something I'm going to get to overnight, obviously, but I think the fact that I'm trying to be mindful of it right before I pick her up so that I can deal with this challenge I have will help, you know? Anyways, I thought that was good, interesting, wise words for anyone who's going through that same kind of situation and does not like to be told what to do. Do you guys have a rebellious streak like I do? Because I know it's from a neuroses from my mom's control issues. Anyways, sorry, moving on. I'll say, Daniel Craig, huh? Let's see. It's a gay thing. What's a gay thing? Only if you make eye contact. Oh, that's funny. Cannot even. As you say, cannot even make eye contact. Hey, maybe he's Asian like me. Kind of Blue says, so there's one person you don't act like the Riddler with. My mom, because I don't ask her a lot of questions. Yeah, it's hard with my mom. I feel like she is always triggering me. Let's see. Actually, I think one time she was telling Ben that she thinks that she feels so sorry for him because I'm such a bitch. Something like that. She didn't say in those words. It's like really awful. She said it in those words. She didn't say exactly like that, but she was like, I know Tin Hong is kind of mean, you know, and bear with her, da da da. She has a, you know, fiery side. And I was like, I'm not mean to Ben. I'm not mean to anyone else in the world, but I'm mean to her. And then I think she thinks that because I'm so mean to her, I'm mean to everyone else. I thought it was kind of fascinating. So yes, there's one person in the world where I act really different from how I act most of the time. Yeah, I basically act like this most of the time with every single other person I've ever met. Like my in-laws or my aunties and whatever. I don't mind being myself, but like with my mom, oh my God, I'm a totally different person. I become the teenage version of myself who's really bitchy, very closed off to her mother. I mean, as I should, because she can't deal with any of my life, you know? Do you guys tell your parents everything? Or, you know, did you used to tell your parents everything when you're young or whatever? I was not like that because I didn't feel safe telling her shit. Fuck. All right. Super interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Nah, you didn't share, right? Because you didn't feel safe. You know, I think it's so interesting. I think parent-child relationships are so fascinating. My mother-in-law, I don't remember what she was saying to me, but basically everyone was like shitting on me for not being a good daughter. Oh, fucking Asian culture is always like, it's the child's fault. It's the child's fault. They're not being a good daughter, you know? But I'm like, who was not a good in the relationship first? It was the parent, obviously. They were not a good mother. So I don't have to be a good daughter. If I was being a good daughter, I might not be good to myself. You know, you have to if you're being a good daughter to a bad parent or a good child to a bad parent, you kind of took away parts of your soul so that you could be that good child. And that's not good. You know, I'd rather be more like myself and love myself and be true to myself than be a good daughter. I'm sorry. And yes, I would always say that whenever they're like, oh, you're being a bad daughter. I'm always like, who was bad first? All mad. All right. Anyways, some self-defense things when someone says, oh, you're being a bad whatever, you know, you're being a bad whatever. This is like something you say. And I always say, I always wanted to love my mom and dad. I always wanted to. You know, I'm a child. I'm their child. I have always wanted to. Every child always wants to love their parent. And there's a reason they don't. Okay, sorry. And I got another one too. Sorry, I don't know why I'm on a journey today. But if someone criticizes you for how clean your house is or the lack of cleanliness, I judo them. This is what I would do. And so they're socking at you. Well, you know, judo is like someone socks at you, you pull them, and then they're off balance, right? So you use their attack to your advantage. So if they say your house is hella dirty, you can say, okay, you can clean it up, you know, like, thank you for helping me clean up. I see what you're saying, and if you see it, you know, you can help anytime instead of just criticizing me. All right, we're done. Okay, we on the journey together. Thank you, Kind of Blue, for letting me rant about mommy daddy issues that I have. Anyway, as I was trying to be more enlightened and a better daughter. Or, you know, I honestly, the whole me trying to have a better relationship with my mom is more for me, and like getting over my don't tell me what to do is about me finally getting over this trauma I have. It has way less to do with my connection with my mother. I don't care. I don't really, honestly, it's not my priority to connect with my mother that much. I just want to get over this neuroses that she did give me, but I have now, you know? Okay. As you say, says, you're not alone. Thank you. See, I know we're all like traumatized by our parents. Yay. So you gray rock people. What do you mean gray rock people? I don't, explain what you mean by that. I know, as you say, I'm here for you. I'm just saying, if anyone ever tells you you're a bad son, you shoot back at them, tell them fuck up, you know, and like oh, this is what I say to people all the time, and they shut up after. If this helps you, I say I cut off my mom and dad. Do you think I won't cut you out? They stop talking real quick. I know, I don't, it's hard. I think a more adaptive behavior as a mature adult, but I'm not even there yet. So I'm not going to judge anyone for not being as mature or as enlightened or as whatever. I would say to someone who's giving me advice that I don't want, I would say, we don't need to talk about this. If you continue talking about this, I'm going to walk away from this conversation. That should be enough, you know? Auntie Tin told me to tell you to F off. Yes. That is exactly what I'm saying. Kind of blue. As you say, if you ever, like, yeah, if someone is being a douche to you, tell them to F off, or tell them you're going to leave the conversation. That usually helps. I know, I have the best advice for people. I know. I'm sorry. I'm moving on. Okay. Oh, it's already an hour already? Oh, it's been fun talking to you guys. Thank you. Let's see. What else did I have to say? That booty thing is like my goal for life these days. I know it's silly, but I want to get there. And maybe I'll even show you guys, you motherfuckers, someday. If I can fucking get it to bounce like that. Like, I don't even know how to get it to bounce like that. But what's your favorite saying? To what? To the shitty people telling me what to do? Because they'll say, I literally always say, don't tell me what to do. It's always something I say, which is so from my teenage years. And I'm working on it. In general, what's my favorite saying? I don't know. Do you know? Because I feel like you would know. I feel like you guys observe me more, so you guys can way more psychoanalyze me than I can. I know I'm pretty self-aware, but Kind of Blue always calls me out on things I don't even remember that I'm like that. So thanks for that. I don't love it. I have a little thing. You know what? I can only stay for this long, for like 10 more minutes, because I'm working on prioritizing myself, and that means I'm going to take a break. I was going to say, I have this frenemy situation with my to-do list. I just love, I like my to-do list. It makes me feel productive, and like, you know, it's helpful to have a to-do list, etc. But then I also think sometimes it feels like a lot of pressure. And I have this mantra that I'm using. It says, I say to myself, my to-do list does not have to be empty for me to feel full. And that's been helpful. I don't know if I'll internalize it. I really want to, but I don't want to be defined by how much I do anymore, or the lack of, or just looking at it and like feeling like overwhelmed. I just want to be able to enjoy my everyday life, you know, and feel like I'm enough, whether I get anything done today or not. Fuck. All right. Okay. I'm done. Let's see. Based on data, your favorite saying is "suck it, Blue." List makers. Kind of Blue, you're not a list maker? Oh, I'm a huge list maker. I mean, how do you think I run through all this like Twitch topics? I just wing it. Yes. Good on you. Does that work out for you? I think there's pros and cons. Nah, I enjoy making my list. I've been making lists since I was like fucking young. Yes. That always reminds me of when you're like in high school, and then you have like, there's like, you know how on the board they have a homework thing and they tell you to write it down, and it gets write it down. It's all pretty, and then you have all the stuff you need to do for later that day. It's just nice to see. Yes, you could tell I really enjoyed school. I do like to say "suck it, Blue." Sorry, but you suck. I make lists, but I never work on it. Work ACC to it. You're not accountable to it? I don't know what that means. I think so. You don't actually use your list? Is that what you mean? Oh, according to it, I see. Sometimes I make lists too, and then I don't know. I hear you. I'm like that sometimes too. Sometimes I get like 1,000 things done because I don't really look at my list. It's not like I check it off very quickly. It's just like, oh, I might as well do everything I thought of while I was writing on the list, and then I'll like find it and check it off. So I guess I still work according to it. It's just not like, it's kind of a messy thing. But anyways, we're not defined by our list or lack of making lists, because Kind of Blue does not make a list. Okay, I'm gonna leave in 6 minutes. I might as well chat with you guys. Just chill. I don't need to do more. I just want to hang out with you guys and talk about life. How are you guys doing? Do you guys have any hobbies you're working on? Anything joyous? Yes, I am. I've decided that I want to join a comedy class, like a I don't know. I thought I wanted to. I do want to make a comedy skit and like show it, like go like on stage and like hopefully make people laugh, or or worst case scenario, people laugh at me, which is, oh no, I think worst case scenario, it's like people laugh at my jokes, good. People laugh at me, worse, and then people are silent. Oh, even the worst of the worst. I think that would be my nightmare if I was like doing a comedy skit on stage. But I was like, it's such a big thing. It's a big goal, and it's a little terrifying. So I decided that I'm going to start with trying to join a class. Yeah, that's what I'm doing these days. Kind of Blue says, do you have a to-do list for other family members? I'm trying not to for my husband because he's a big boy and he can make his own list. I try to believe that he is capable of doing his own shit because, okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but wives do this a lot, where I used to schedule his outings, his socializings with his friends, and I was like tired of it. I was complaining about it because I already do so much for my child, and a lot of moms do it because they want their husbands to socialize, and their husbands won't socialize if they don't do it. And then I was like, I'm trying to be better about boundaries, so I don't do his to-do list. I don't make one for him, and I don't schedule his play dates for him, because if he doesn't see people, that's on him. That's his mental health. He's not taking care of himself. That's fine. That's not on me. That's his journey. And I know it's a guy thing. It's hard for guys to reach out to other guys and plan and schedule, even though they can do it at work. It's so much harder for them. I don't know why. It's like, even when he's trying to schedule with a guy and he's doing the work to try to, the guy might not respond. It's so annoying. So I see why it's hard for him to do so. It's not even something that is on him. Sometimes it's on the other guy. It's like a whole societal thing. Anyways, I don't do that, but I have a to-do list for my daughter, and I'm working on implementing it better so that she just knows, like, at the end of the night, like, it's the whole water snack thing. I only recently started it. I mean, she just started school, so like this is a whole new thing. And I know she can do it because at school they said she could do it. So I'm going to have her do it herself. Yes. Anyways. Only Rory and me. Would you prefer improv or writing a stand-up set? I think stand-up. Well, I think I'd be pretty good at improv. I mean, I'm very quick on my feet, I think. Guys, I can't remember the word feet. But like, that stuff's fun, like, I think I'd be creative enough to make it funny-ish. I'd probably try it someday, but I really want to do a stand-up thing. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I could do it. Oh my god, my cat's going ham on my dress. He's like attacking me because my dress is fluffy. What a death. Ew. Look, he looks like Puss in Boots right now, if you could see his eyes. Oh, no. No, never mind. They are dilated when he's trying to attack people. Go. Do you guys have fun little things like that? Do you guys have, like, little hobbies you're working on, or little things? Like, my butt thing is my next thing. I'm working on. I want to be able to isolate and only move my ass, which seems very difficult. I'm like, how did these women, I was thinking about, like, these women had to have started practicing when they were at least 10, so that by the time they're 20, they are experts at it. Because then I'm like, how can you be 20 years old and like learn to do this amazing move? And and I was like, how weird is that? Because then I honestly think it will take me 10 years. So I'll be 44 when I can move my ass like that. And I will show it to you guys. And I'll do the thing where I'm looking directly at you, because it'll take me a whole decade to be able to look you in the eyes. Because it'll probably take that long. And while doing something sexual. And then it'll be gross because I'm 44. Which is not that gross, because women are still hot at 44. Yes. I actually have a theory about men. I suspect that if not just men, if women and men are attracted to someone younger or older than them, like a significantly younger or older, I suspect they're not as mature. It's just a theory. It doesn't probably pan out for everyone, but I just suspect there's a reason why they date, like Leonardo DiCaprio. I feel like there's a reason why he's always dating 20-year-old women when he's like almost 60. All right, I'm done. Kind of Blue says, I'm thinking of trying to learn a new language. Which language are you trying to learn? We can try together. You like my theory about how, because I've learned that as I got older, yeah, I used to like 20-year-old men when I was in my 20s, but like as I'm getting older, I like men who can be good fathers. Because it's like, that's the stage I'm in right now, right? So then I would want a really mature man. Okay, I was just thinking about how I'm more attracted to men in their 30s than I am than men who are like in their 20s, or, you know, we make a lot of fun of me liking 17-year-old boys, you know, whatever. But, you know, they probably cannot hold a conversation, and they don't have the same life experiences that I have, or that, you know, they're still 17. They're still like thinking like a 17-year-old. So anyways, let's see. I don't know. I have to pick. I'm open to suggestions. Spanish or Dutch? Ooh, Dutch is cool. Spanish is cool too. Japanese is a little easier to learn because it's like different accents. It's not so hard. I think French is a really hard language to pick up. Oh wait, but you already speak French. I remember. Yeah, kind of Blue. I don't know. You have any inkling? As you say, do you have any hobbies, or are you picking anything up? Any new games you're playing? You want to improve chess, huh? I'm not a chess player, but I bet you're good at it. Go play with the old people at the park. Tell me difference in, I don't know, and Dutch. I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're saying as you say. Oh, it's time. We can continue this conversation on Discord if you like. Kind of Blue. Are you going to use Rosetta Stone, or are you going to... Oh, it'd be nice if you had someone to practice with, too. Like someone that's going to learn the language with you. That's kind of cool. Dutch is off-brand German. It would be so fun. Something free like Duolingo. I heard that was a good app. My friend was learning a language with that app. If I prioritized, I would love to learn Vietnamese. Which makes sense. I mean, yeah, I would love to learn Vietnamese. I guess I should try more with my mom, since, you know, she only speaks Vietnamese. It's funny when I talk to her, like she's only speaking Vietnamese and I understand what she's saying, and then I speak English and she forgot English, so she doesn't understand what I'm saying. It's really funny to watch us like communicate, but I think I'll try now that you're like inspired me, because I already have a partner to practice with. So Auntie only knows one language. Yes, so sorry. What do you mean YouTube? Oh, YouTube you can learn. That's cool. Yes, Auntie is super Americanized, even though my name is Tin Hong Tai Vo. Do you know any languages, as you say? Kind of Blue knows too, I believe. I tried to learn so many languages in college. I think I tried Japanese, I tried French, I tried Vietnamese, and nothing stuck. And I think it's at the time I didn't have any. I think when you're trying to learn a language, you kind of have to have some kind of motivation behind it. You know what I mean? Someone to practice with, some kind of like, even just like in your soul, you know you're committed to learning it. You know, you'll know if something is like worth something. You just know in your soul, like, oh, I'm going to do this. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like when you, what is it? It happens sometimes in life. You know what I mean? It's like a spiritual thing. It's just like, I remember when I was fat, small story. I think I only gained, it was college, I gained like 20 pounds. I was like 7 pounds. It was the highest I've ever been. I looked really chubby. Or to me, it was chubby. You guys would probably think it wasn't that chubby. I'll show you some pictures on Discord. I thought I was a little chubby. Pretty chubby. Anyways, I looked at my fingers and they were like really fat. I looked at them and I was like, this is not me. And then at that point, I knew I was going to do something about it. I don't know how I was going to get there. I just knew I was going to get there. Does that make sense? Does that ever happen to you guys? Where you're like, I don't know where I'm going exactly. I just know how I feel. I know I'm going to get there. Like, I've had a few of those. I mean, I have that consistently, but I know because I'm so amazing. And I always talk about how amazing I am. I'm so stupid. But I would be like, the book I wrote, I knew, I had an idea. I knew I was going to get there. That's it. It's just like something in your soul. Do you guys ever feel like that? It's a nice feeling. Yes. Kind of Blue says, maybe I will try Vietnamese. You could try it with me. I'll practice with you. My Vietnamese is so bad. And the enunciation on everything is so hard. Not to like discourage you, but... And also, it's not, okay, now I'm just really discouraging you because if I wasn't Vietnamese, I wouldn't learn it because it's a really unattractive language. Like, personally, like, the way it sounds, it just doesn't sound very beautiful. It's very, like, duck-like. Personally, this is just an objective thing I'm talking about because it's not like I hate Vietnamese people. I just think the language itself sounds a type of way. I feel that way about a lot of languages. I have a lot of opinions about the way languages sound. French sounds very beautiful. English, whatever. Spanish sounds very beautiful. Japanese sounds very beautiful. Korean sounds a little whiny. Da 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 miane da. You know, it sounds so whiny. I don't like it. All right. As you say, says, I know more than 0 languages. Good for you, as you say, and very vague. You know, kind of, and as you say, I still don't know your name, but it's fine. I wonder how you would feel about Quebec French. Is it different? You tell me on Discord. I've already stayed longer than expected. It was so good to see you guys. I'm totally signing off now because I would like to close my eyes and, you know, just relax. Different accent, like American versus British. Oh, you know what? Kind of Blue, you can try to talk to us in the Discord situation. Maybe you can talk to us in French, Quebec French. It would be nice to hear what that sounds like. It's like American French, huh? American French. Interesting. No, I'm sorry. Canadian French. Sorry. Well, you kind of explained it. Quebec French. But, like, is Quebec French different from Canadian French? All right. You can explain to me later. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This was fun for me, and I always enjoy it. And I love you guys so much. And I will see you next time. Cheers, great. Oh, thanks, Brian. It's good that you're listening. I bet you were working. Enjoy your day. All right. I think that was a thumbs up too. Thumbs up. Bye, as you say. Yay. Okay. See you guys on Discord. Bye.